Yo, what's going on everybody? This is Kareem from Dream Factory and welcome to the Progress Portal. I hope you guys are seeing what's really happening. The appearance of a royal family member in person at the White House, the United States Capitol, and Arlington National Cemetery would symbolize far more than a diplomacy or a ceremony. These three locations represent the central pillar of the national authority as executive power, legislative sovereignty, and the national allegiance. In any historic transfer or restoration of sovereignty, public recognition by a governing authority has to always be carried out symbolically and someone who holds political weight. And who has more political weight than the royal family? First, we have the White House that represents the exclusive authority. Any theatrical restoration or transfer of sovereign power would require acknowledgement by the nation's highest exclusive office. Historically, sovereign transitions have depended upon recognition between ruling authorities because exclusive power controls enforcement, administration, and the national operations. You have number two, the second place they went to visit, the United States Capitol. It represents the legislative authority and constitutional lawmaking power. No transformation of a nation's legal structure can occur without the congressional action of Congress, because they create the federal statutes and establish the courts and control the legal framework on which the government operates. So, in theory, any movement from one governing structure into another would require a formal legislation and repeal of conflicting statutes and constitutional ratification. So it was far more than him just coming over here because he liked Trump. And last but not least, you have three, the Arlington National Cemetery. It represents the continuality, sacrifice, and military allegiance and the enduring identity of the nation itself. Throughout history, sovereign has only existed where military, courts, and government institutions recognized lawful authority. A ceremonial appearance there would symbolize the acknowledgement of the nation's continuality during the transition. So, in order to regain our sovereignty and get back on common law, we have to separate from admiralty and maritime law. The royal family would have to appear in person as a visible act of recognition tied directly to the restoration itself. A king would also need to publicly renounce the external claims of authority to support the constitutional restructuring and secure recognition from the exclusive branch, legislative and judiciary, and military institutions. So we have to be aware of what's actually happening. What we think is going on don't have anything to do with the war or gas prices. Nothing at all. This will symbolize the beginning of a constitutional transformation recognized at the highest level of the state authority. So I just want you guys to continue to be aware. I don't too much like saying woke because it got some type of propaganda behind it, but keep your eyes open and stay in the Progress Portal and stay in the Republic. You will be hearing more from me. Stay tuned. Signing out.